Welcome back, everybody. I love using polymer clay to create jewelry with. So I rolled out my clay in my pasta machine on a 7 setting, and then I cut it in half just so I would have a smaller surface, and I pressed my garden flowers tile mask into the clay. You can see here I'm using archival inks in green and purple and blue, and I love the archival inks because they are archival. So I pulled it back and I decided I wanted the blue to be a little bit darker, so I grabbed another color and I started again. So I have various little cutters and I like to just kind of move them around and frame out a couple of different shapes. This is the most fun, so you can make earrings and, necklaces and just beads in general, pendants in general. So I just love it. It's so much fun to experiment. So then I'm going to take the leftover pieces of clay, and when you knead it together, all of that ink kind of works its way into the clay, and you end up with kind of a swirly piece of leftover, and you can use that for something else. So now I have these little devices that punch holes through the clay, and they come in different sizes. So depending on the size of what I've got, I use a bigger hole, and these littler circles, I'm just going to use a little hole. So now they're ready to bake, and you want to bake them in your oven at 275 degrees for every 1/4 inch of thickness. And these are about 1/8 of an inch thick, so I baked them for about 8 minutes. Once the clay is dry, you can paint on it with acrylic paints. Here I actually outlined my little bead pendant with a metallic paint, and I paired it with this bee, and I just love it. I hope you'll try and experiment with polymer clay and StencilGirl Stencils. It is so much fun.